The last time this happened, it made people multi-millionaires and billionaires. This is literally history repeating itself or about to repeat itself again. Don't be on the sidelines. Wait, I think I'm hearing the sound of a pilot. Is it me? Is it just
Good
me?
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain,
hear that
Andrew
sound?
Helbig speaking.
Like
On
the
behalf
sound?
of myself and the entire crew, we just want to thank you for joining us on VoiceOver Airlines.
We're about to go on a flight. They always say we should learn from our past so that we can make better decisions for the present and the future. In the year 1979, the Murtala Mohammed International Airport was launched in Ikeja by the then Prime Minister and Head of State, General Olusegun Obasanjo.
In a few aspects of our national endeavor, is the pressure for modernization so intense today as in our aviation industry. Those involved in or familiar with the industry know that aviation is a growing, fast-changing, and time-saving industry. It is an important and functional aspect of national development which no country can. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have great pleasure and honor in declaring this airport formally open for the greater progress of Nigeria, closer understanding between mankind, and greater glory of God. Thank you very much.
This transformed the trajectory of things in Lagos State and Ikeja as we know it. After the government launched this international airport, which was to facilitate trade, both locally and internationally, it was able to convey people from Nigeria to the diaspora and vice versa. Also bring foreign delegates, foreign investors, foreign business people, both going abroad and also bringing them into the country and so many other things. This was one of the turning points in the history of not just Lagos State as a whole, but also Nigeria. In 1979, the surrounding areas of the international airport was quite bushy and all. A lot of people didn't really look beyond that. In fact, they're telling a lot of people at the time to probably see this place as becoming one of the most busy commercial hub of Nigeria and even West Africa at large. But people were just seeing just the international airport. And so they had some, I'm sure at the time they have reached out to a lot of people or some people to invest into getting a land or portion of land because of what they are seeing this place become in the future. A lot of people are like, no. I don't want to buy bush. And then 10 years down the line, that place became that place became a residential hub. People living in several hotels, apartment houses, and the surrounding region. In fact, based on data, a plot of land as at 1979 in the airport region was going for about 2,000 naira per plot minimum. Some of them might be slightly lower, maybe 1,500 up to like 3,000, right? But it was within that range. And a lot of people still did not key into that opportunity at the time. 10 years down the line, it increased to around 25,000 naira per plot. From there, it increased from 25,000 naira to about 1.5 million naira per plot in a space of 10 years. It's over a 5,000% increase in the appreciation of property. Now, you might be asking yourself, why are these properties appreciating at the rate that they are appreciating? It's very simple. When you have a government doing an infrastructural project in a region, it goes beyond that infrastructure project. What do I mean? that infrastructural project creates jobs for people. So there are people that will be working in the airport, there are people that are working around the airport. And so let me give you an instance. Let's say, for example, people are working in the airport. Do you think they would want to get a place that is far from the airport or close to the airport? Of course, they want to get a place that is close to the airport, that they can easily navigate to their workplace as quickly as possible. So what does that tell you? It means they are looking for a place to rent, an apartment to rent, a house to rent, or property to buy, that they can maybe eventually build their own house at some point. Do you understand? So there are thousands of jobs that are being created just because of that project that the government launched. Not just that, the people that are traveling into the country might want a place where they can stay temporarily for them to do their business transactions, investment transactions, or meetings or appointments that they have within Lagos or even outside Lagos, because there are some people that travel to Lagos, from Lagos they travel to another state, maybe Abuja, Port Harcourt, and what have you. It means that those people probably need a place of rest. That means they need an hotel. And so some people look at it and say, okay, if people are coming to this country, we can build an hotel for them that can make them comfortable, and build the hotel in such a way that it gives them the experience from the country they are coming in. Maybe they're coming from US, Germany, Canada, China. That's when you started seeing hotels like Radisson Blu Hotel, Sheraton Hotel, Legend Hotel, and many more hotels like that. See places like Ikeja, GRA, that gives people that feel of luxury and high class living. They can get apartments that they can stay in Ikeja, GRA, and what have you. You have shopping malls, Ikeja City Mall, ShopRite. Like, these are things that are within the surrounding area of the airport that gives it that theme of value to the properties in the region. You understand? You have recreational centers, you have clubs. There's some people that might come to that region that might want to go to the club in the night, that might want to party. They have recreational centers where people can go to have fun, to relax. You have cinemas, you have schools, maybe for people that are moving towards this region and they want that, like, or people living in the region. Do you understand? Like, these are infrastructures surrounding the airport that gives you that theme. And so these are some of the things that create jobs for people and make people want to stay in this region and gives it that value. And you see that the property value in that region begins to increase and increase and increase, because some people like, how do you move from 2,000 naira per plot to over 200 million naira? Because right now a minimum plot in that region is around 200 million naira, right? And so people that invested in even just a plot, they're getting that amount of value from that plot. Now people that bought an acre, they're getting over $1 billion in value of that property. People that got an hectare, they're getting, I don't know, you get my point. So that just shows you that these people had foresight of where this place was going, because this place has now become the commercial hub of Lagos and West Africa at large, because the amount of commercial activity that is done in Ikeja right now is insane. Like, you have Computer Village, you have so many commercial hubs, like you have tech hubs, like you have so many things going on in that region. Do you understand? And most people do not know that this same thing is about to repeat itself in Ogun State right before our eyes, and a lot of people are not even aware of it. Last year, on October 7th, 2025, Ogun State government launched or commenced the operation of its International Agro-Cargo Airport, which is to facilitate passenger flights, not just that, for commercial activities as well. So it happens in such a way where they can transfer or convey goods, raw materials or processed goods from Lagos to other parts of the country, and also eventually to international countries and nations as well, so that it can really boost the GDP of the state at large. It means that there are a lot of organizations and companies that are going to be positioning themselves in that region to ensure that they also have manufacturing plants, tech hubs, residential areas where people can live, where people can commute to. They're going to have vacational areas, facilities where people can relax. They're going to have tourist centers. Like, you just name it. From the commercial, from when you're looking at it from the residential, the commercial and industrial perspective, these are things that companies right now are positioning themselves in that region. And investors that are very smart are currently positioning themselves as well, because they know that in the next 10 years plus, in the next 5 years, you are not going to recognize Ogun State again, especially for that region. And that is illusion. And so, because of that, right now, the people that are keen in right now are going to see the benefit. Now, imagine people that got Ikeja, for 2,000 per plot. Now it's 200 million. You can get an acre of land for 5.8 million naira, and this is all inclusive. I will also help you to process your registered survey for free, as well as your personal C of O for your property. All completely free, all inclusive. 5.8 million naira. Ogun State International Airport just sent passengers over to Saudi Arabia. This is its recorded and first international flight, which is a history record-breaking moment in Ogun State. Illusion is currently seeing an annual appreciation rate of 30% per year, with a projection of within the next 10 years to increase from 500 to 800%. Investors that key into this location right now are going to see astronomical growth in the appreciation of their property and their land in that region. The land is 25 minutes away from Babcock University, where the land is. It's 15 minutes away from the Agro International Airport. It's also 7 minutes away from Olabisi Onabanjo University. And so there are some students that might be looking for an hostel. If you have a property in that place where you build an hostel in the coming years, you can make rental income from your property. Sometimes it might not even have to be you that will build on that property. You can have people that are investors, there are developers that might be looking for people that have bare land that they can develop to build projects that will be valuable to the community at large, and you guys can split the profit depending on your agreement. They have joint ventures that you can do and all, right? You can build an hotel literally in that place that will serve as a top-notch facility for people, investors, expatriates, and so many other people that moving to that region or staying within that region. You can build clubs, cabanas, recreational center, resort centers, like many commercial projects can be done within that region. Like I said, you use history to make decisions in the present and in the future. Some people that had the opportunity in the 1970s lost on that opportunity, and now if they want to buy a land there, it's way more than the price. Or even if you wanted to even get a land in that Ikeja region, even as far back as 2014 or 2015, you'll be getting it for like about 25 to 40 million per plot. Meanwhile, in the 1970s, it was way cheaper than that too. That's just my advice for you guys. If you'd like to learn more on how you can key into this opportunity right now, especially as we are in the pre-launch phase, send us a WhatsApp message. I will drop our WhatsApp line. You could talk to either myself or a member of my team, so that we can work together in helping you make an investment decision that would yield future returns for you, for your generation, not just for yourself, and you can serve as an hedge for inflation and different things. So if you are probably in Nigeria in diaspora, or you're here locally in Nigeria, you're looking for an investment opportunity right now in a very good location, very close to the airport, very close to universities and institutions and industries, send us a message. I will get to you on how you can get started and give you the necessary information. All right, take care guys. Like I said, send us a message and we'll talk further.